Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory, here with something brand new, a game called First Feudal by Holistic Games. From what I can tell, this is their Holistic Games' first title, and it's available at the moment in early access on Steam. And it's a kind of Rimworld-type game with elements of Minecraft, I suppose. Seems to be a bit of a blend between the two. So I'm going to just jump in, show you some of the gameplay. Delay to the first attack I'm going to put to very high. Enemies evolution down and frequency of attacks down to make it a bit less likely that I die. Because unlike Rimworld, I suppose, you can die in this. So let's start a new game. So main difference, or one of the main differences with Rimworld is that you have your own character that you can control, and you can improve the stats, etc. And this is like the feudal lord, if you like. So another thing, the camera's a bit awkward to start with because it's centred round about your character, and it's a bit slow moving at times. So the first thing I'm going to do, open up the controls, teach the encyclopedia, and continue game. The reason I'm doing this is to get the reward of the copper sword. And to start your settlement, you build a square. And I'm just going to put it in here for the purposes of this game. Can't put it in there because that tree was in the way, so let's just stick it here. And then you have a couple of peasants arrive, and you can then set them to tasks. And I'm going to set them both to start with as wood hunters. This is again something that's a bit finicky to start with. You can't click and drag to select, and there are no sort of character tools, so you have to actually hover over the character, get close to them and hit E to select them. But anyway, let's get on. So they're going to be collecting wood for a while. A few things that you can build to start with: stone quarry, a bed and a chest. And then you can also build some tool bench, or different kinds of design benches. Can't do anything in defense and decor to start with. But the first thing that I want to do is to build a stone quarry, which we will put in here. And this is like a storage cart or a wagon of some description. And I'm going to take all the food, well, not all the food, I'll take most of the food. And you also have your own personal inventory. It's a bit like a role-playing game in that sense. So I've got a club and a stone axe at the moment. And like Minecraft, these guys, they have equipment, axes, which have hit points basically. So you have to replace their tools. So as well as gathering resources to build your settlement, and you peasant has arrived, you also need to keep them supplied with the tools that they require. So let's get this guy as another woodcutter. And you can see also, whenever you move the mouse cursor about, the map moves. So when you want to move over to the menus, for example, it's a bit annoying that it drags the screen around. But never mind. This guy doesn't have... He's not off cutting down trees because he doesn't have a suitable tool. You can see the tooltip up in the top, which I'm terrible for actually looking at. So if I open up my own inventory, I could give him that stone axe, or I could use it myself to go and cut down trees with. But I think actually there's plenty of wood in there, so I'm going to stop that now. Turn you into a builder, and you'll go and get a stone hammer probably. I'll turn you into a warrior hunter. Go off and get me some animal hides, etc. And we'll build a bed. And I'm going to stick the beds in here. So everybody sleeps in the open at the start of the game. What else can we do? We need a production bench. Let's get the joiner's workbench. I'll put that over here. You go and build that. So they have to take the goods, the ingredients if you like, from the wagon and then go and build whatever it is that they're looking to build. Here we can set up an order to build some planks and also some wooden sticks. In fact, let's get 10 of each. And to build them, we actually need to make him an artisan. He's got nowhere to sleep because this bed isn't finished yet. So yep, your peasants need to sleep and eat, as you would expect, as do you. And if we look down here, you've got health, stamina, vigour and satiety, which is essentially hunger. We've got a reward for a copper sword and also assign a profession to the peasants and also the producing the planks. So now research science and build a kitchen. What do we have here in terms of... we don't have any planks or anything. Have we used them up? No, we haven't. Where are the planks? We're supposed to be making planks. You made sticks. Could you stop being a warrior hunter just now? Turn you into an artisan and you'll probably do nothing. Something you need to keep an eye on when you're playing this is that you need to make sure there's plenty of space available for the various different peasants to dump their stuff. You're into an artisan as well, because if you run out of space, then the guys will just stand around like this doing nothing. So space is low in the chests, a warning that I'm getting. Let's take that off. He'll go and make some planks for us. And because of that warning, let's set up a storage area. I think we'll set it up here. Actually, let's get a few of these while we can. We need one of these guys to go back to being a builder. How much? We still don't have any planks here. Where are our planks? They're all being used down here. This guy's got them. So let's get more planks. Give me 20 of those, please. We're going to need 48. This is done. I'm now going to get somebody else to be a miner and go off and get me some stone after he's had a sleep. More planks, please. Okay, so we've got one guy asleep, one artisan, one builder. We've got plenty of food. We're running a bit low on wood now. So, you're going to be a miner. You finished the planks, I think. So let's get you back to cutting wood. What's up? Nowhere to sleep. Yeah, you're a bit tired. We're going to need another sleeping bag. And hopefully we've got enough to complete that. It should do. In fact, I can transfer all of this stuff into there. Back to my personal inventory, I'll swap the club for the copper sword, and then back up here, we'll put the club into the wagon. Profession not selected. We've got another peasant. How about... he's a miner. I think I'm going to make you a builder actually, and I'm going to build a workbench for tools. And what do we have available? We've got... Right, so we need just about everything. Back to this. Oh, and that needs to be built. That's why it's not there. You become a builder then. And we're going to need more planks, I suppose. Yep. So let's get a dozen planks. Oh, and now the red flashing thing tells me that I've got a problem and I'm hungry. So, eating a few sides of beef. And also I could do with a bit of a kip. So go down there just now. You're a builder, why are you not building? Because we don't have enough planks. Or sticks probably. Yeah, we need 10 sticks. There we go. Don't have much stone. Actually, I'm thinking also I'm going to have to build a kitchen. But we need to get these guys sorted out first. So, one of each. In fact, before I do that, I suppose, what do I have in the way of stone? I've got 4 just now, and I've got 1 stick. Need more sticks. You get on with that. I'm going to need an axe for more wood chopping. 8 sticks and 2 stone. I've got plenty there. So, do we have an artisan? We do. He must be tired. Let's get up. See if somebody will go to bed. For some reason you're not going to craft. Nope, no movement. Right, I'm going to do it myself then, rather than hang about. So take them, over here and craft me a stone axe. Okay. And we'll stick it in the wagon. I'll get rid of that as well for now. So this guy has decided not to do anything. We've got a builder down there building away. We've got woodcutter, artisan needed in here. Try and swap that. No good. But we need to build a kitchen. So build it in there. And now we need more planks, so get some planks, craft them for us. Good, so you'll craft planks, but you won't make stone axes or anything. Craft one of them, one of them, and one of them. Where's our builder? You're now the builder. Go and make us our kitchen. And Jonas Cook, for some reason, you're still not... Oh, too tired, maybe that was it. Quest is complete, fantastic. What do we have in here? Plenty of space just now. Let's check out the quest. Yep. Collect 10 stones, build a kitchen. Science. Research any science. We need a farmer to go out and do this. In science, we're researching woodworking just now. Oh, hang on. I thought we were under attack there, are we? Any sign of an attacker? Don't see them. Maybe it's just exciting music. Yeah, so I could go for the wooden house. Let's research that. And we'll get some walls up. And we also need to get some food on the go. So get me 10. Actually, could you become a farmer? Go off and get me some vegetables and things. Okay, we've probably got enough wood for now to be making more tools. If we can get somebody to actually make them. I think we'll get you to become an artisan. See if you'll go off and make them. No, you're going to go for a kip. Up here we have some meals being produced. What's going on here? Why wouldn't they create tools for us? Give me a stone axe. Craft one, please. You have not enough sticks. That's the problem. Give me some sticks. Craft 8 sticks. Okay. I think we probably have enough stone to be going on with. So let's change you to armourer. Because we don't have an armourer bench yet, so you can just go for a sleep. We'll just stop you from producing more stone. Artisan. What can we do here? We don't have any ingredients for anything other than the meat. May as well make some more of these then. And you go and do that. And now over here we should have enough sticks. Yep. So craft that. When you've got work, why are you not going? Nah. So craft me them, that will be fine. Okay. We have completed another task or another quest, research science, and we now have increased settlement size to 10 inhabitants or build an ordinary quarry. So we have a stone quarry here, this just produces stone. An ordinary quarry also produces clay and ore, although I've played this for a few hours and I haven't actually managed to get any clay, I don't think. What do we have in here now? A couple of stone axes, stone hammers. Let's go back then and get pickaxes. Try and get 3 of them. Off you go, good stuff. Could do with some more stone. So you go back to being a miner. And why do I have pumpkin seeds? Oh, hang on, what's the matter? I need food. Yeah, ditch the pumpkin seeds. I must have got them as a reward for something. Okay, so, and also up here, let's check out this wooden chest here. I'm going to filter that to store tools. Allow, save. It doesn't seem to have worked. Filters, go for that. I will save, that's better. So, in theory, that's where all our tools should end up going. We got 16 sticks, 6 stone. I think we need to get some more stone axes now. Get me a couple of them. Please, thank you. Okay, so as the game goes on, you can build more things. Get a workbench for weapons and light armour. If I set you to be a builder, you should go off and start doing that. But that'll obviously mean that we need more planks and sticks. So go for that, and then yeah, that'll do. Don't have enough resources. There's plenty of wood there, you know. Okay, become an armourer. And then go back to being a builder. Nothing happens. Okay. How about you? No, that's me. Not enough resources. We don't have the planks. Where did the planks go to? I need you to be an artisan then. Go and make some planks. Come on. Thank you. And you stay a builder. Yep. We've got our farmer off doing farmy things. And the miner there. Okay, still got plenty of space in there. But I'm just thinking, I'm going to set a filter on this chest for food. And this one here is also going to be for food. This one here, I think we're going to have wood in there. Just to try and better manage our resources. And now we can build shields. I may as well. Build me 5 shields. And weapons, 5 clubs. The recipe is just what? It's 1 log. It says down the bottom. There we go. But for some reason our artisans are not going to play the game. Farmer. Change to artisan. This is almost full. Hang on, hang on. That's supposed to be for tools. Doesn't seem to have worked, does it? Right. Our miner's mining away. What tools do we have in here? Got some stone axes, a couple of pickaxes, a couple of hammers. So we've got all the goods that we need. We've got planks and we've got sticks. Ah, we're under attack now. And actually, what I need to do here is always send these guys off to fight attackers, because I'm not always that good. I don't want to be killed by attackers, so call to arms always. Without armour, any weapon, that's fine. And I can now equip myself with these quilted boots and a hide breast. And we'll stick the pitchfork in the wagon. Okay, you're set to always call to arms. You need to be as well, and I think that's everyone. Yep. Okay. So I'm obviously going to need to figure out why these guys... because they don't have planks. Why are they not crafting sticks though? Do we need wood? We need wood. There we go. Process of deduction. We need a couple of wood cutters. Off doing your thing. We've got plenty of stone for now. Well, we've got enough to be going on with, rather than plenty. How about making us some of this? Just to help us avoid starvation. And I may as well get a couple more chests over here. And we're going to have more planks. That'll do. I am hungry. Okay. I'm also needing a sleep. So get in here. Okay. So we're finally getting somewhere. Build clubs, build shields. We have enough weapons. I think we could maybe do with another couple of stone axes though. Yeah. Let's get some of them. Just 2 is fine. How are we for wood? Oh, we've got plenty of planks now though. So if you become an artisan as well, then hopefully you'll go off and do some tools or something. On the other hand, maybe you won't. Do we need sticks? I think we do. So I think we'll finish that. Get on with the sticks. And we also could do with another bedroll. So some reason we can't stick it in there. Okay, so there's plenty of sticks, there's plenty of stones, and there's plenty of things requiring to be built. Let's take these out here, see if it makes any difference. Stone axes at all. No, not interested. Okay, I'm going to have to do it myself. If you want a job doing, you need to do it yourself. So take them, craft please. Because if you end up without stone axes, you can't cut wood. If you can't cut wood, then you're screwed. Okay. Crafts is another. No, we don't have the stuff. So come back over here and put it into the wagon. We have completed more research. So we could take stone processing now, and I'll do that. And this here. Clubs only take logs, we've got plenty of logs. Don't understand why he's not building them. How about being a builder then? Can you go and build these for us? Yep. You're an artisan, you're an artisan. Let's put this stuff in. Okay, so that's a quick look at the game. I don't think you can pause it or slow it or speed it up. I think it seems to just run at the same speed all the time. So I'm going to bring it to an end here. I'll probably pick it up again at some point in the near future. But just thought it was worth having a look at this. It's quite an interesting game. And it is very early access. It's only been out a couple of weeks, I think, in Steam. And it's probably another 6 months or more before it will be complete. If it's ever complete, I think it'll be a game that's endlessly modded and refined. But it's good fun. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do go and check out the game on Steam. I think it's on special offer. This is the 3rd of December. I think it's up until just maybe one more day actually. But it's not an expensive game anyway. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers.